Spectator side went through with an 1165, 118 miles per hour. Pit side went through with a 1205 at 110 miles per hour. Spectator side is bike number one. Pit side is bike number 10. Spectator side went through with a 1004 at 130 miles per hour. Pit side went through with a 1032 at 130 miles per hour. Spectator side is bike number 5 on spectator side. Pit side is bike number 12, bike number 12 on pit side. Spectator side went through with a 1270 at 106 miles per hour. Pit side went through with a 1418 at 96 miles per hour. Spectator side is bike number 6 on spectator side. Pit side is bike number 13, bike number 13 on pit side. Spectator side went through with a 1056 at 131 miles per hour. Pit side went through with an 1133 116 miles per hour. Spectator side is bike number 8 on spectator side. On pit side is bike number 7 on pit side. Side went through with a 1040 at 126 miles per hour. Spectator side went through with an 1134 117 miles per hour. Spectator side is car number 23. Car number 23 on spectator side. On pit side is car number 40. Car number 40 on pit side. Spectator side went through with a 1048, 129 miles per hour. Pit side went through with a 1086 at 120 miles per hour. Spectator side is car number 16, car number 16 on spectator side. Pit side is car number 30, car number 30. Pit side went through with the 1609, 88 miles per hour. Spectator side went through with an 1880, at 73 miles per hour. Spectator side is car number 39, car number 39 on spectator side. On pit side is car number 47, car number 47 on pit side. Would like to ask if there's a welder. Would he please report to the tower, please? If there's a welder, would you please report to the tower? Thank you. Spectator side went through with a 1263, 110 miles per hour. Pit side went through with a 1494, at 96 miles per hour. Spectator side is car number 17, car number 17 on spectator side. On pit side is car number 48, car number 48. Spectator side. On pit side is car number 48, car number 48 on the pit side. number 44 on spectator side. On pit side is car number 1. Car number 1 on the pit side. Pit side went through with an 11:05, 123 miles per hour. Spectator side went through with a 13:33, 104 miles per hour. Spectator side is car number 14, car number 14 on spectator side. On pit side is car number 21, car number 21 on the pit side. Pit side went through with an 11:68, 114 miles per hour. Spectator side went through with a 17:99 at 77 miles per hour. Racers would like to announce that they're on 15 more minutes of time trials. 15 more minutes of time trials. Spectator side is car number 12, car number 12 on spectator side. On pit side is car number 6 on pit side. Spectator side. Pit side went through with a 10:98, 115 miles per hour. Spectator side went through with a 17:72, 78 miles per hour. Spectator side is car number 32, car number 32 on spectator side. On pit side is car number 24, car number 24 on pit side. Pit side went through with a 1298 at 111 miles per hour. Spectator went through with a 1595 at 52 miles per hour. Spectator side is car number 16, car number 16 on spectator. On pit side is car number 34, car number 34 on pit side. Spectator side is car number 46. Pit side is car number 13, car number 13. Spectator side went through with a 1281 at 108 miles per hour. Pit side went through with an 1858, 75 miles per hour. Spectator side went through with a 1266 at 109 miles per hour. Pit side went through with a 1255 at 108 miles per hour. Would like to ask if there is any welder, would he please come to the tower? Would he please come to the tower if there's a welder here, please? Thank you. Spectator side is car number 35, car number 35 on spectator side. On pit side is car number 3 on the pit side. Would like to announce that there are 5 more minutes of the time trials. 5 more minutes time trials. Thank you. Pit side went through with a 913, 149 miles per hour. Spectator bike number 3 on spectator side. Pit side is bike number 2 on the pit side. Spectator side went through with a 1046, 118 miles per hour. Pit side went through with an 1133, 120 miles per hour. Spectator side is bike number 12, bike number 12 on spectator side. On pit side is bike number 9 on the pit side. Pit side went through with a 1207, 110 miles per hour. Pit side went through, spectator side went through with a 1345, 100 miles per hour. Spectator side is bike number 14, bike number 14 on spectator side. On pit side is bike number 8 on the pit side. Went through with an 1158, 118 miles per hour. Spectator side went through with a 1253, 109 miles per hour. On spectator side is car number 36 on spectator side. On pit side is car number 41 on the pit side.
Attention drivers in the pits, staging lanes are now closed. No more cars will be allowed in staging. Staging lanes are now closed.
Spectator side went through with a 946, 146 miles per hour. Pit side is car number 11, Spectator side went through with an 896 at 151 miles per hour. Pit side went through with a 1073 at 128 miles per hour. Spectator side is bike number 6. Bike number 6 on spectator side. On pit side is bike number 1. Bike number 1 on the pit side. Spectator side went through with a 1034 131 miles per hour. Pit side went through with a 1051 at 34 miles per hour. Spectator side is car number 38, car number 38 on spectator. Pit side is car number 47, car number 47 on pit side. Pit side went through with a 1471. Spectator went through with a 1489, 94 miles per hour. Pit side is car number 45, car number 45 on pit side. On spectator side is car number 1 on pit spectator side. Spectator side went through with an 1108. 1108, 123 miles per hour. Pit side went through with a 13. It's car number 22. Car number 22 on spectator side. Pit side is car number 50. Car number 50 on the pit side. Spectator side went through with a 940, 151 miles per hour. Pit side went through with a 1232, 112 miles per hour. For 49 on spectator side. On pit side is car number 40. Car number 40 on pit side. Spectator side went through with an 1158, 1158. Pit side went through with a 1091, a 1091. Spectator side is car number 28, car number 28. Pit side is car number 5, car number 5.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, up on pits, car number 5, Jimmy Rodriguez from Mission, Texas, in the Little Red Camaro, and he'll be going up against Tom Barron on the spectator side in the Howe Racing Fuel Special. Spectator side Camaro, sponsored by Fiesta Bowling Lanes, Metro Bowling Lanes, and Sugar Bowling Lanes of the Valley. Spectator Camaro has a 1261 dial-in against a 13 flat dial-in for the pit side Camaro. So you'll be seeing the Little Red Camaro get about a half-second head start as the white Camaro on spectator side tries to chase him down at the finish line. Both drivers staging very carefully, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Barron on spectator, Jimmy Rodriguez on pits.
Is a 501 on spectator is a 575. Pit side went through first with a 1305.
Pit side goes through first with a 1305 at 107 miles an hour. That's a good win for the pit side Camaro against a 1261 for spectator Camaro. Spectator side Camaro runs exactly what he dials in. So he gets a $25 bonus. Even though he loses, he gets a $25 bonus for running exactly what he dialed in on his windshield. So Tom Barron, although he loses, gets to take home a little bit of money to at least buy hamburgers on the way home.
You don't break out. You go through first. You know, you please. Okay.
Why is it going to be so bad?
That's all right. He went out of the city. He broke out. This guy
Look, now he can spell it.
Okay. On spectator side, car 4. On pit side, car 25.
Next up on pit side, Barracuda number 25, Alan Rose from Raymondville, Texas, driving the 71 Plymouth, and he'll be going up against car number 4 on spectator side, Hondo Zamora. Hondo Zamora on spectator side, sponsored by Auto Shacks in McAllen, Texas. For all your automotive needs, drop by Auto Shack on 23rd Street in McAllen. Hondo Zamora will give you the very best parts at a really super deal. Spectator side goes through first with a 1274 at 100 miles an hour against a 1249 for pit side Barracuda. The win goes to spectator side Nova.
Pit side is a 1249.
Right here. We got all the cars. Next up on pit side, car number 32, Sergio Garcia from Kingsville, and he'll be going up against car 37 on spectator side, Robert Silva from Harlingen. Spectator side Camaro has a 1268 dial-in, while the pit side Camaro has an 1190 dial-in, so you'll be seeing the spectator side Camaro get about a half-second head start. Car number 32 on pit side, staging carefully.
Thank you, my
Pit side Camaro having some kind of problems. It looks like he missed a shift or broke a rear end or did something screwy. Win goes to spectator side with a 1530. 1530 on spectator side, that's a good win against a 1513 for pit side. orange altered all the way down from Corpus Christi. Next up on pit side, car 45, Cesar Rodriguez from San Juan, Texas, driving the 68 Nova. And he'll be going up against car 39 on spectator side, Harry Fike from Edinburg, driving the little brown Mustang. Harry Fike on spectator side has a 1257 dialed in. Cesar Rodriguez on pit side has a 1310 dialed in. So you'll be seeing the Mustang give a head start to the Camaro. Bracket 3, you'll be up after bracket 2. Bracket 3, this is your first call to staging. Bracket 3 is any cars consisting of 1350 or slower. Pit side goes through first with a 1291 at 108 miles an hour. He breaks out by a bunch against a 1260 on spectator side. Good win for spectator side as Cesar Rodriguez on pit side runs a 1291 on a 1310 dialed in.
Spectator, no miles per hour came out, but he won.
No miles per hour came
No
out?
miles per hour came out.
Next up on pit side, Neil Wani from Brownsville driving the 69 Camaro, and he'll be going up against car number 44 on pit side, Rodney Champagne from Raymondville.
Car number 1, spectator side, car number...
Neil Wani on pit side driving the blown supercharged Camaro with an 1165 dialing, going up against Rodney Champagne on spectator side with a 1330 dialing. You'll be seeing the spectator side GTX getting nearly a 2-second head start from the pit side Camaro. Pit side Camaro is going to have to make up a lot of ground as he tries to chase down the spectator side GTX.
Yeah, this there. You know, 'cause
We have the wrong dial in on that tree, ladies and gentlemen. That round will have to rerun, ladies and gentlemen, as we had the wrong dial-ins. We gave the Camaro the head start when it's actually supposed to be the GTX. You got to. Next up on pit side, car number 50, Leonard Baggett from Edinburg, and he'll be going up against car 24 on spectator side, Felipe Resendez from San Benito on the 68 Camaro. Pit side Nova has a 1229 dialed in, spectator side Camaro has a 1250 dialed in, so the little blue Camaro on spectator side will be getting a slight head start. That last run between Rodney Champagne and Neil Wani will be a rerun because we gave the head start to Neil Wani and it was supposed to go to Rodney Champagne, so that will be a rerun. Gets a red light, automatic win going to spectator side. Pit side red lights away the win.
12.
Next up on pit side, car number 29, Jesse Grimaldo from Harlingen in the Lil 71 Nova, and he'll be going up against car 48 on spectator side, Jerry Keller from Edinburg in the 66 Chevy with the 427 in it. Pit side Nova has a 13 flat dial-in, spectator side Malibu has a 1305 dial-in. So what you'll be seeing, ladies and gentlemen, is just about a heads-up start here, as both of these cars have nearly the same times on their windshields. This race should be won or lost at the starting line. On pit side, getting a little bit anxious, and he red lights to Jerry Keller on spectator side.
Red light with the 417.
Pit side goes through with the 1336. Spectator side goes through with the 1312 at 105 miles an hour.
105 miles per hour. Pit side went through with the 13.
Next up on pit side, car number 49, Ralph Bies from Corpus Christi, driving the Ralph's Toy Falcon, and he'll be going up against car 17 on spectator side, Ben Brandt from Michigan in the little 69 Nova. Pit side, the Falcon has an 1158 dial-in, spectator Nova has a 1326 dial-in. Spectator side Nova will be getting about a 2-second head start here from the pit side Falcon. Bracket 3, this is your second and third call at the staging. Bracket 3, this is your second and third call at the staging. We're going to have the rerun between Neil Wani and Rodney Champagne first, and then we'll get right on with our Bracket 3 racing program. Pit side red lights away the wind. Pit side goes through with an 1175 at 113 miles an hour to a 1329 for spectator side, but pit side gets a big red eye.
1175.
Would like to remind all of you little children out there that we'll be having a children's foot race a little bit later on in the racing program. And for this evening's prize, what we're going to give away to the child is a ticket to the Texas Grand Prix boat races to be held next week at South Padre Island. Now, if you're under 12 years old, of course you get in free. But we're going to give you one ticket so that you can take your mom or dad. That way you can give them a present. You can take them out to the beach and have them enjoy themselves out at the beach. So...
Okay, up on the spectator side is car number 14.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our Bracket 3 racing program. On spectator side, truck number 14, Carl Carden from Donna, Texas, driving the 85 dually pickup. And he'll be going up against car number 13 on pit side, H.P. Goodman from Alice, Texas, in the little El Camino. El Camino has an 1885 dial-in.
Spectators, RT was a 1359.
Pit side goes through first with a 1915. 1915, that's a good win for H.P. Goodman against a 1799 for Carl Carden on spectator side. if y'all all stick around till the end of the races, we're going to do a rain dance, and hopefully it'll rain out here and we can get about 10 foot of water, and then we're going to have the Grand Prix power boat start up and maybe do a couple of wheelies in the water for us. But that's only if we're all successful in our rain dance. But that's after the racing. Next up on spectator side, car number 12, Tom Oakes Sr. in the Little Thunderbird, and he'll be going up against car 34 on pit side. Mark McGurk from Harlingen in the 85 Camaro. Spectator side, Tom Oakes Sr. was last race's big bracket 1 money winner, but this race is his regular race car, the Little Silver Camaro, broke in time trial, so he decided to drive his wife's new Thunderbird. He said if he wins the money in bracket 3 tonight, he's going to make his wife's car payment this month. Pit side goes through first with a 1567. That's a good win for pit side against a 1777 for spectator side. Guess Ms. Oakes will have to make her own car payment. Good win for pit side. Next up on pit side, truck number 27. Truck number 27 on pit side, Billy Devine from McAllen, sponsored by Divine Auto in McAllen. He'll be going up against pickup number 15 on spectator side, Tommy Oakes Jr. from San Diego. Billy Devine on pit side is one of the most notorious, all hard-charging stock car racers at Rio Grande Speedway in McAllen, and he's given his hand at drag racing this evening. We've also got another former Roundy Round racer out here, slamming Sammy Galvan. So we'd like to welcome both Billy Devine and Sammy Galvan to races at Edinburg International Dragway. Bracket 1, this is your second call to staging. Bracket 1, second call to staging. Spectator side goes through first with an 1802. He breaks out with an 1809 dial-in. Pit side goes through with a 1924. The win goes to pit side. As spectator side won, but he went just a little bit faster and won his dial-in on the windshield set.
74 miles per hour.
If you'll notice the ETs that are dialed on each of the car's windshields, ladies and gentlemen, that's the time that we're dialing into the computer up here in the tower. If they go faster than the time that's on their windshield, they lose, unless, of course, the other car goes faster than the time on their windshield also. Side goes through first with the 1647 at 69 miles an hour against a 1670 for spectator side. Win goes to spectator side. I'm sorry, win goes to pit side with the 1647. In our bracket 1 racing program, ladies and gentlemen, for the first round, we'll be having Jim Olson and Little Altered going up against Armando Hinojosa and the beautiful 1955 Chevrolet from McAllen, sponsored by H&H Refrigeration. We'll also have him. We'll also be having Bruce Dittmar going up against Margarito Maldonado in the hard-charging little Pontiac Ventura from Brownsville. We'll be having Melvin Champagne going up against Humberto Trevino and Harry Nunn against Ruben Celedon. That's the Fast 8 cars in Bracket 1. This is our rerun in Bracket 2, ladies and gentlemen, between Neil Wani and Melvin Champagne. We gave the wrong dial-ins last time around.
Should I get a Byron then? Well, they're saying this is not going to be starting out.
Here we go. Side goes through first with an 11.69 at 114 miles an hour. That's a good win against a 13.46 for spectator. Good win on pit side for Neil Wani. First two cars out, ladies and gentlemen, on a bracket 1 racing program. On spectator side, Melvin Champagne and dragster number 36, and he'll be going up against Camaro number 11 on pit side, Humberto Trevino from Fremont. Both of these cars are super hard-charging cars. Both cars have big block Chevrolet engines with power glide transmissions. Humberto Trevino on pit side. Melvin Champagne on spectator side. Pit side Camaro has a 1070 dialed in. Spectator side dragster has a 940 dialed in. So you'll be seeing the blue Camaro on pit side getting nearly a 1.5 second head start as Melvin Champagne on the spectator side dragster tries to chase him down right at the finish line. These drivers getting ready to stage very carefully as they want to make sure that they don't stage too deep and increase their chances of drawing a red light. Melvin Champagne, spectator side, Humberto Trevino, pit side. At the starting line. Humberto Trevino on pit side goes through first with a 1078 at 127 miles an hour as Melvin Champagne on spectator side having some kind of engine problems on his little front engine dragster as the car just dies out at the starting line. Humberto Trevino takes that win and advances into the next round of bracket 1 racing action. Harry Nunn from Edinburg is sponsored by Datacom Computer Services, the Competition Machine Shop, Reincarnation Auto Salon, and Quaker State Motor Oil. Ruben Celadon on pit side is sponsored by Solana Roofing Company. On spectator side, really doing a hard burnout as he really wants to heat up his slicks. He's going up against a tough customer in Harry Nunn. Harry Nunn is a regular winner in Bracket 1 racing program. So Ruben Celadon's drawing himself a hard racer to run against in the first round. Harry Nunn on pit side has a 910 dialed in. Ruben Celadon on spectator side has a 1048 dialed in. So this ought to be a real good race here as Harry Nunn tries to chase down Ruben Celadon. These cars staging very carefully at the starting line. side goes through first with a 914 at 139 miles an hour. That's a good win on a 910 dial-in against a 1079 at 128 miles an hour for Ruben Celedon on spectator side. Ruben Celedon on spectator side running a little bit off of his 1048 dial-in. In the beautiful 1955 Chevrolet. It's one of the most beautiful 55 Chevrolets in the entire United States, and it's probably also one of the quickest. He'll be going up against Jim Olson on spectator side. Jim's altered has a big block Chevrolet that runs on alcohol. Jim on pit spectator side is a former winter Texan, and he moved down here from Iowa. So he's been down here about a year, getting used to the warm valley climate. Motorcycles, this is your first call to staging. Armando Hinojosa on pit side. Second round of racing action. Motorcycles, this is your first call to staging. Motorcycles, first call to staging. Pit side went through with a 962 at 140 miles an hour, but it's wasted on a red light run. Spectator side goes through with a 902 at 150 miles an hour for the little altered of Jim Olson on spectator side. Next up on spectator side, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Dittmar in the little orange altered all the way down from Corpus Christi, and he'll be going up against Margarito Maldonado on spectator side from Brownsville. Pit side, Ventura has a big block with nitrous oxide in it, while the spectator side altered has a big bad Hemi, Chrysler Hemi. You don't see too many of them, but those that you see are really awesome. The valve covers on the spectator side Hemi are so big you could probably put 3 Chevrolet small blocks inside one valve cover.
Yeah, that's fine. Paul, I was going to ask you, when does y'all be the last?
Bruce Dittmar on spectator side with a 938 dialed-in. Margarito Maldonado on pit side with a 1055 dialed-in. So you'll be seeing this pit side Ventura getting a little bit more than a 1 second head start as the altered on spectator side tries to chase him down. Ventura has a nitrous oxide on it, so you can really hear the horsepower humming as he makes his way down the racetrack.
Remind you, I'm not going to have those motorcycles go like that.
Motorcycles, this is your second call to staging. Also, all you motorcycle drivers, we would like to remind you that when you pull into the water burnout area, do not start your burnout until we've had time to get your number off of your side of the motorcycle. So make sure and look up to the tower, and when we signal you, then you can start your burnout. We can't see your number once it's covered up with smoke. Pit side goes through first with a 1048 at 125 miles an hour. He breaks out. Spectator side goes through with a 939 at 149 miles an hour. That's a good win for spectator side as Margarito Maldonado on pit side wins, but he breaks out with a 1048 at 125 miles an hour. Nitrous oxide really running cool tonight.
At 125 miles per hour. That's a good win on the spectator side.
Next up, ladies and Next up on pit side.
What are they doing here?
Pit side, ladies and gentlemen, Bitsy Elsick in Camaro number 18, and he'll be going up against Jimmy Almaraz on car number 26 on spectator side. Jimmy Almaraz in the Pro Stock style Camaro has a 1081 dialed in. Bitsy Elsick on pit side has an 1119 dialed in. Pit side Camaro will be getting about a half-second head start here. Bracket 2, this will be your first call to staging. You'll run after the motorcycles. Bracket 2, this is your first call to staging. Pit side goes through first with an 1134. That's a good win for Bitsy Elsick on pit side against a 1062 for spectator side Camaro of Jimmy Almaraz. Win going to Bitsy Elsick on pit side. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, on pit side, car 28, Tommy Bailey from Edinburg, and he'll be going up against car number 1 on spectator side, Jerry Lewis from Harlingen. Both these cars are super hard-running cars, and both drivers are excellent on the starting line, so you should be seeing a real close race here all the way down the racetrack. Pit side Camaro of Tommy Bailey has a big block Chevrolet with a power glide and a trans brake. Jerry Lewis on spectator side has a small block Chevrolet with a power glide and trans brake. Spectator side Nova of Jerry Lewis has an 1101 dialed in. Pit side Camaro of Tommy Bailey has a 1058 dialed in. So you'll be seeing the little Nova on spectator side getting nearly a half-second head start from Tommy Bailey on pit side. Both these drivers staging very carefully at the starting line. Spectator side goes through first with an 1109 at 116 miles an hour against a 1066 for pit side. I'm going to turn over the announcing chores to Kelly Roberts now so that I can go downstairs and make a fool of myself in the Espinosa Corvette.
Who's racing? Joey Hinojosa, number 40.
Yeah.
1080 dial in on the pit side. Luis Zamora, number 54. Spectator side at 1156. Luis Zamora wins with 11:52. No, we've had a double breakout. Okay, Joey Hinojosa wins. He has the least amount of breakout. You run a 1079 on a 1080 dial. Paul Ebram, number 64, $11.56 on Spectator. Raul Gonzalez, number 6, on pit side with a 1095 dial. Paul Ebram wins that one with an 1155. 100's off his dial. 1156 on his dial. Pit side breaks out. Okay, what did he?
Yeah, it's gonna.
All you motorcycle guys, I think y'all will agree that Kelly Roberts did a pretty good job filling in here. I'm a little bit out of breath. I got blood rushing to my head, blood rushing to my feet, and every place else. I ain't ever gone 119 miles an hour before.
Huh? I'm sure that. Okay, I'm back.
Bracket 2, this is your second call to staging. Bracket 2, this is your second call to staging. Red light on spectator side. As pit side pulls a wheelie about halfway down the track. But automatic win goes to spectator side. Automatic win goes to pit side. A spectator side had already given it away at the starting line with the big red light. Next up on pit side, ladies and gentlemen, motorcycle number 4, Brian Perkins from Alice, Texas, and he'll be going up against motorcycle number 8 on spectator side, Wayne Elsick from Edinburg. Perkins on pit side. Wayne Elsick on spectator side. Red lights away the win, ladies and gentlemen. There's a little bit of difference in our starting line lights this races as we've had in the past races. As I've explained previously, we're running a full tree this time, so instead of the drivers taking off at the first sign of yellow, they have to wait until the third yellow comes on. Some of them are getting a little bit anxious at the starting line and red lighting away.
Yep.
Spectator side, motorcycle number 6, Gary Reese, and he'll be going up against pit side motorcycle number 9, Mike Elsick from Edinburg. Pit side has a 12:03 dialed in, spectator side has a 10:38 dialed in, so you'll be seeing the pit side motorcycle getting nearly a 2-second head start from Gary Reese on spectator side. If any of y'all have the USA Television Network, what we'd like to do now is give away a door prize to any of y'all who have the USA Television Network. And what the door prize will be is the first person up here who can name who won the Texas Nationals that were held last weekend in Dallas. Who won in the top fuel category, funny car category, and pro stock category. To the Texas Grand Prix to be held next week at South Padre Island. That's the first person up there who can identify the winners of the top fuel, funny car, and pro stock categories at the Texas Nationals. Pit side goes through first with a 12:23 at 108 miles an hour. That's a good win for pit side, spectator. Pit side red lighted, so even though he ran over his dial-in, he had already given it away at the starting line with a big red light. Automatic win going to spectator side. Next up, on pit side, motorcycle number 7, Othel Welch. And he'll be going up against motorcycle number 5 on spectator side, Jorge Suris from Corpus Christi on the 82 Kawasaki. Pit side motorcycle has a 10:38 dial-in. Spectator has a 12:41 dial-in. Spectator side will be getting about a 2-second head start here. Spectator side goes through first with a 12:66 at 108 miles an hour. That's a good win for spectator side against a 10:53 for pit side. Good win for spectator side. Bracket 2, this is your third and final call to staging. Bracket 2, third and final call to staging. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have somebody up here who's going to take a wild guess at who won the Texas Nationals that were held last week. Who won top fuel?
Don Garditz.
Okay, who won funny car?
Kenny Bernstein.
And who won pro stock?
Bob Clinton.
It's a shame Paul Liebram didn't win nothing, right? Okay, what's your name?
Willie Martinez.
Willie Martinez from McAllen is the winner of a Texas Grand Prix ticket for one adult to South Padre Island next week. Thank you, Willie.
Thank you.
Next up on pit side, motorcycle number 3, Gilbert Nava from Allison. He'll be going up against motorcycle number 14 on spectator side, Frank Cervantes.
Why is one red light on? Because she has to fix the car, so I told her 7. Okay, no, because,
on spectator side, motorcycle number 12, Don Basin from McAllen. Don Basin on spectator side is the owner of the cycle centers in McAllen, and he's driving the big Harley Davidson, and he'll be going up against pit side motorcycle number 13, Alfredo Escalante, all the way from Los Fresnos, Texas, on the Kawasaki. Spectator side will be getting about a 2-second head start from pit side motorcycle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 qualifier in the motorcycle bracket, Brad Burkhart from McAllen, driving the 1981 Suzuki. Brad Burkhart was the number 1 qualifier in the motorcycle bracket, so he gets the bye run into the next round of racing action.
Okay, this is a bye run.
Brad takes it easy into the next round of racing action. We have 13 motorcycles entered. Next up on pit side, Hondo Zamora from Mission, driving the little white Nova, and he'll be going up against car number 24 on spectator side. Car 24 on spectator side, driven by Felipe Resendez from San Benito, Texas. Pit side has a 1238 dial in, spectator side has a 1250 dial in, so you'll be seeing nearly a heads-up start here for both cars, ladies and gentlemen, as they have very similar dial ins. Hondo Zamora on pit side is this year's number 2 points leader. He's won the most races out here after his brother, Luis Zamora. Hondo Zamora on pit side is sponsored by the McAllen Auto Shacks located on 23rd Street, and we have a whole bunch of beautiful Auto Shack caps up here that we're going to be giving away a little bit later in this racing program. Ticket number 882379, ticket number 882379. If you're the holder of that ticket, you're the winner of a ticket to the Texas Grand Prix to be held next week at South Padre Island. That's ticket number 882379. You're the winner of the 1 adult ticket worth $9 to the Texas Grand Prix to be held next week at South Padre Island.
Side goes through first with the 1335 good wind for the pit side at 68 miles per hour. Spectator side goes through with the 1695 at 52 miles per hour. That's a good win on the pit side.
Pit side goes through first with a 1335. That's a good win for pit side. Against a 1695 for spectator side. Next up on pit side, Neil Wani. Neil Wani on pit side from Brownsville in the 69 Supercharged Camaro. He'll be going up against Mustang number 39 on spectator side. Harry Fike from Edinburg in the little 1973 Ford Mustang. You got a Ford Mustang here against a Chevrolet Camaro. Classic battle, Chevy versus Ford. Mustang has a 1257 dial in, Camaro has an 1165 dial in, so the little Mustang will be getting a 1-second head start from Neil Wani on pit side. Bracket 3, this is your second call to staging. Pit side goes through with an 1169. That's a good win for pit side against a 1262 for spectator side. Good win for Neil Wani on pit side. Bracket 2, this is your second call. I'm sorry, bracket 3, this is your second call to staging. Nearly had a collision in the burnout area, ladies and gentlemen, as both guys wanted to race on pit side.
Car number 5 is
was a matter of who got there first. Ben Brandt on spectator side, Jimmy Rodriguez on pit side. Bracket 3, this is your third call to staging. Bracket 1, this is your first call. Bracket 1, first call to staging. Bracket 3, this is your third call. Next up on pit side, car number 48, Jerry Keller from Edinburg in the 66 Chevy, and he'll be going up against car number 37 on pit side, Robert Silva from Harlingen. Spectator side Camaro is for sale, and you can call the Custom Auto Service in Harlingen if you're interested in the spectator side Camaro. Spectator side Camaro has a 1268 dialed in. Pit side Malibu has a 1305, so the little Malibu will be getting about a half-second head start here. Bracket 3, you'll be up next. Side goes through first with a 1311 at 83 miles an hour. That's a good win for pit side against a 1294 for spectator side. Good win for pit side. Bracket 3, you're up next. Bracket 1, this is your second call to staging.
107 miles per hour. That was all of brackets for the pit side. Up on pit side is car number 40.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, will be bracket 3.
This is bracket 3? Yeah.
On pit side, Sam Galvan in the 68 Chevy Camaro from McAllen. He'll be going up against truck number 16 on spectator side, Bobby Oakes from San Diego in the 86 pickup. Spectator side pickup has an 1866 dial in, and he'll be going up against a 1465 dial in on pit side. So the little pickup will be getting a 4-second head start here as the Chevy tries to chase him down.
I know you can hear over the
Bracket 1, this is your second call to staging.
975.
Pit side goes through first with a 1428. He breaks out by about a half a second. Spectator side goes through with an 1876. Good win for spectator side as Sammy Galvan thought he was at Rio Grande Speedway on that pass as he broke out by a half a second.
72 miles per hour. Okay, car... Mark.
Next up on pit side, car number 30, Johnny Johnson from Donna in the 81 Camaro, and he'll be going up against car number 34 on spectator side, Mark McGurk from Harlingen in the 1985 Camaro. Pit side has a 1603 dial in, spectator side has a 1557, so the white Camaro on pit side will be getting a half-second head start here. bracket 1. This is your second call to staging.
Hi, ladies. How you doing?
Bracket 1, your pairings will be Jim Olson going up against Bruce Dittmar. We'll also have Humberto Trevino going up against Harry Nunn, Jerry Lewis going up against Joey Hinojosa, and Bitsy Elsie going up against Paul Ibram. I'll repeat the pairings for bracket 1. Jim Olson in the altered from Harlingen going up against Bruce Dittmar in the altered from Corpus. Spectator goes through first with the 1539. He breaks out. Pit side goes through with the 1597. Win goes to pit side. In the second pairing of bracket 1, we'll be having Humberto Trevino from Fremont going up against Harry Nunn. We've also got Jerry Lewis going up against Joey Hinojosa and Bitsy Elsie going up against Paul Ibram. That's your pairings for bracket 1. Next up on spectator side, truck number 27. Billy Devine on spectator side, and he'll be going up against pit side H.P. Goodman. Button Lewis or Kelly Roberts to the tower, please.
27 on spectator, 13 on...
Buttons or Kelly to the tower, please.
Spectators RT is 756. 6 RT is 59. The bracket went up next.
Pit side goes through first with a 1926. That's a good win for pit side against a 1944 for spectator side.
This is the second round of eliminations in bracket 1. On spectator side, we have Jim Olson with an 891 dial-in against Bruce Dittmar with a 938 dial-in on pit side. This should be a good race because both these little alters run real strong. spectator side is staged. Bruce Dittmar creeping into the lights. They're about even coming off of the light. Looks like Bruce has him by a little bit. Bruce goes through first. Pit side goes through first with a 9:35. That's a breakout on the pit side. Spectator side went through with a 9:06. That's a good win on the spectator side. 9:06, 150 miles per hour. Losing time on pit side was a 9:35, 136 miles per hour. And he's running against Humberto Trevino with a 9:40. With a 1070 dial in, a 1070 dial in for Humberto Trevino on the spectator side against Harry Nunn, 910 on pit side. Cut a better light, leaving it real quick. Cut a super light, and he goes through first with a 9:38. That's a good win for Harry Nunn on the pit side. 119 miles per hour. Losing time spectator side, a 10:62. 127 miles per hour. Now up on spectator side is Jerry Lewis with an 11:01 dial in. On pit side is Joe Hinojosa. He has a 1080 dial in. Joe will have to give Jerry a little bit of a light. Creeping into the lights, staging cautiously. We're running a full tree tonight. We normally run a pro tree, so it's a little hard. Pit side leaving with a little better light than spectator. And pit side goes through first with a 1087. That's a good win on pit side, 114 miles per hour. Losing time spectator side, 11:07, 118 miles per hour. Now up on spectator side is car 64, Paul Ebram with a 11:55 dial in. He'll be running against Bitsy Elsick with an 11:19 dial in. They're close all the way down the track. Looks like pit side went through first with an 11.62. That's a good win for the pit side, 93 miles per hour. Spectator went through with a 12.49, 81 miles per hour. Motorcycles, you're up next. Up on pit side is bike 1, Brad Burkhart out of McAllen, driving an 81 Suzuki. On spectator side, against Gilbert Nava out of Alice, he's riding an 80 Suzuki. Pit side has a dial-in of 10.0 against spectators 10.52. Side, not realizing that he red lighted, went through with a 10.72, 128 miles per hour. Pit side won it, and he went through with an easy 20.01, 43 miles per hour. Now up on pit side is bike 2, Lee Vallejo from Benavides, Texas, on an 86 Suzuki. On spectator side is bike 8, Wayne Elsick out of Edinburg, Texas. Looks like spectators ahead just by a little bit, and spectator side goes through first with an 11.63. That's a good win on spectator side, 110 miles per hour. Losing time on pit side was an 11.50, 117 miles per hour. Now up on pit side we have bike 5, Jorge Suarez. I don't know if I pronounced that right, out of Corpus Christi on an 82 Suzuki. On spectator side, we have bike 6, Gary Reese, out of Corpus Christi on an 81 Suzuki. wanting to chase him down. Looks like he's caught him. Spectator side going through first with a 10:53. That's a good win on spectator side. 121 miles per hour. Losing time on pit side was a 12:42. 108 miles per hour. This will be a bye run for spectator side. Alfredo Escalante from Los Fresnos. Alfredo making a good hard pass, seeing how his bike will run. He went through with an 11:50, 114 miles per hour. Went through on the pit side with a 10:32, 127 miles per hour. The semifinals for bracket 2. One of these cars will go on to compete for the finals, and one will get either 3rd or 4th place. On pit side, we have Neil Wani out of Brownsville, Texas, in his 69 Camaro. On spectator side, we have Jimmy Rodriguez out of Mission, Texas. Pit side has a dial-in of an 1165 against a 13 flat on spectator side. Pit side's going to have to give him a little bit, so he's going to have to wait a bit. For spectator side. Pit side went through first though with an 1168, but he lost at the starting line with a red light. Spectator side won it with a 1368, 91 miles per hour. Now up on pit side is car 4, Hondo Zamora. Hondo's out of McAllen, driving a Nova. On spectator side, we have Jerry Keller out of Edinburg, Texas, in his 66 Chevy. Hondo wins out here pretty often, so Jerry will have to cut a good light on him and be running real strong. He cut a little bit too good of a light. Big red eye on the spectator side. That's an automatic win to pit side. Pit side went through with a 1234, 109 miles per hour. Spectator side went through with a 1333, 83 miles per hour. On pit side, we have Bobby Oakes out of San... Bikes to the staging lanes. Bikes to the staging lanes. Looks like a close race all the way down, and spectator side went through first with a 1910. That's a good win for the spectator side. 65 miles per hour. Losing time on pit side was a 1892, 72 miles per hour. We have a bye run on the spectator side.
Bye run.
Motorcycle bracket, you're up now. Motorcycle bracket, you're up now. Bracket 1, you're up next. Bracket 1 and motorcycle bracket, report to staging now, please. Time only, Luis Zamora on pit side, Jerry Lewis on spectator side. Pete Rodriguez or Juan Hernandez, Pete Rodriguez or Juan Hernandez, report to the tower, please. Motorcycles and bracket 1, you're up next. Spectator side goes through first with an 11.00 at 123 miles an hour against an 11.53 for pit side. On spectator side, motorcycle number 8. Wayne Elsick from Edinburg on spectator side, and he'll be going up against motorcycle number 1 on pit side, Brad Burkhart.
That's what I said. I told Paul, just wrong again.
Any of you motorcycle buffs out there, the motorcycle number 6 driven by Gary Reese, the 81 Kawasaki from Corpus Christi is for sale. If you're interested, call Gary Reese. Pit side motorcycle has a 10 flat dial in, spectator has an 11.54, so you'll be seeing the spectator side get about a 1.5 second head start here. Semifinals of bracket 1, ladies and gentlemen, will be coming up in a little bit, and we'll be having Jim Olson going up against Harry Nunn, and we'll also be having Joey Nossa going up against Bitsy Elsick. Spectator side went through first with an 11.65. Pit side goes through with a 9.97. Spectator side won that last race with an 11.65. Next up on pit side, motorcycle number 13, Alfredo Escalante from Los Fresnos, Texas, and he'll be going up against motorcycle number 6, Gary Reese from Corpus Christi. Spectator side motorcycle is for sale, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody is interested in it.
There's a lot of people leaving right now. Do we have pretty many spectators?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Right.
Pit side went through first with an 11.36. 11.36 for pit side against a 10.45 for spectator side. That's a good win for pit side.
Good win for pit side.
Be sure and drop by Reincarnation Auto Salons or call Knox Jones at 631-7500.
Pit side. And Harry, number 3.
Harry Nunn on spectator side with a 910 dial in, going up against Jim Olson on pit side with an 891 dial in. Both these cars have big block Chevrolets with power glides and transmission brakes. Pit side altered, runs on alcohol. Jim Olson was a big money winner out here about 2 races ago, and he'll be going up against Harry Nunn, a consistent finisher. I'd like to remind you to hold on to your ticket stubs because we do have some more door prizes to give away a little bit later in the racing program. We've also got a coupon from Reincarnation Auto Salons in McAllen, good for 10% off of any auto detailing job. That's Reincarnation Auto Salons for complete exterior wash, exterior compounding, engine cleaning, cleaning and shampooing of the carpets, and deodorizing of the inside. Reincarnation Auto Salons, 631-7500, or call Knox Jones. Spectator side goes through first with a 912, a 912. Spectator side goes through with a 912 at 143 miles an hour. Pit side goes through with a 902 at 150 miles an hour. Good win for spectator side. Get my fuel holder. It's behind the seat of the... Next up, ladies and gentlemen, on pit side, Joey Nahosa, car number 40, the screaming, wild, wheel-standing Little Vega, going up against car 18 on spectator side, Mitzi Elsing. Pit side Vega pulls some wild wheel stands.
Yeah, semifinals.
Ticket number 882492. You're the winner of 2 passes to the races next weekend at South Padre Island. Bracket 3, report to staging. Bracket 3, this is your first and second call to staging. side went through first with the 1094 at 120 miles an hour. Pit side went through with the 1094. Spectator side went through with an 1128 at 121 miles an hour. Spectator side went through with an 1128. Pit side went through with a 1094. Pit side takes the win. Finals of bracket 3, ladies and gentlemen. Camaro number 30 on spectator side. Johnny Johnson with a 1603 dialed in going up against H.P. Goodman on pit side. H.P. on pit side has an 1885 dialed in. Bracket 2, you'll be up next. Bracket 2, you'll be up next. We're going to postpone the children's foot race because of the imminent threat of rain. We're going to be running the finals of bracket 2 next. Bracket 1, report to staging, please. Bracket 1, report to staging so we can run you, since the rain seems to be coming down in a little while. Children, hold your horses. We will be having your children's foot race after we've run the finals. We would like to get all the racing activity underway and finished before the rains come. Pit side goes through first with an 1876 at 68 miles an hour. 1876 for pit side. He breaks out by a 10th against a 1610 for spectator side. That's a good win for spectator side as H.P. Goodman on pit side breaks out. I'd like to remind everybody before you head out on that long drive home, be sure and visit our concession stand so you can get a hamburger or a hot dog or some nachos to go. They're the very finest in racetrack food, very reasonable prices, and they're cooked with the loving hands of Robert Roderick and family. Finals of bracket 2, ladies and gentlemen, on pit side. Car number 4, Hondo Zamora with a 1238 dial in. He'll be going up against car number 5 on spectator side, Jimmy Rodriguez with the 13 flat dial in. Jimmy Rodriguez on spectator side having some kind of problems as he doesn't get the car to stage. Hondo Zamora takes the win in bracket 2 with a 1235 at 110 miles an hour. First place goes to Hondo Zamora on spectator side. On pit side with the little white Nova. Bracket 1, suit up because we'll be calling you next. Danny, no more time onlys until we run bracket 1 finals. Bracket 1, you'll be up next immediately. Champagne on spectator side doing a time only. Then he stops the clocks with a 979 at 144 miles an hour. 979 on spectator side. It'll be an exciting race for all the marbles in bracket 1 at Edinburg International Dragway. Both these cars have big block Chevrolets with power glides. It's a pit side sponsored by Solana Roofing Company out of Edinburg. For all your roofing needs in Edinburg, call Ruben Celadon over at Solana Roofing. They do the very finest high-quality roofing job you could ever ask for. They'll be going up against Harry Nunn in the Datacom. Solana Roofing sponsors two of the hardest running cars out here, the Little Vega and the 68 Chevelle, driven by Ruben Celadon. Solana Roofing not only has two hard racing cars, they've also two of the nicest people you'd like to meet. Pit side goes through with a 982 at 93 miles an hour as Joey Nahosa on the Spectator Vega having some kind of problems, as it looks like he locked up the brakes at about half track. There's skid marks at about the half track. Joey Nahosa having some kind of problems in the little Solana Roofing Vega. Pit side has an 1130 dialed in, Spectator 1154, so you'll be seeing Elsick on the Spectator side get a very slight head start as Alfredo Escalante on pit side tries to chase him down. On pit side, red lights. Wayne Elsick on Spectator side takes the automatic win as Alfredo Escalante on pit side, red lights. The winner on our motorcycle bracket is Wayne Elsick out of Edinburg. All you little kiddos, we're going to be having our two children's foot races now. All you children between the
on pit side is bike number 13, bike number 13 on pit side.